I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. When it comes to this spirituality and spiritual journey stuff, what a lot of people don't tell you is it's controlled by the way you think or the way you feel. And what I've learned to do on my spiritual journey is trust my feelings, trust my emotions, and trust my intuition, and let my intuition lead me. What an intuition is your inner knowing, the ability to know what's going on or to know what is going to come. It's like a spidey sense, if you will, a sixth sense or a superhero sense that you know what's going to go on, you know what's going to happen, and you know what's going to be. You just have to learn to trust it and trust good feelings when they come into you and let them lead the way. You can't lead the way thinking logically. You just have to trust your emotions and trust your feelings and let them lead the way. And I know this gonna sound odd because as people, we're wired to think logically, and I know it's different to stop thinking logically and trust your emotions and let your feelings take the driver's seat and let them lead the way. But it's the best thing you could ever do for yourself. And when it comes to relationships, you should always pick somebody that values you for what you bring to the table. And if you can't find anybody that do that, maybe you need to go back and research yourself and figure out why you're attached to those type of people. For me, it was because I didn't see the value in myself. I didn't see what I brought to the table. So what I had to do was I had to get by myself, get alone, and realize what I wanted out of life, and realize what I brought to the table, and realize I need to find somebody that equals what I bring to the table, or that can benefit off what I bring to the table as much as love me for who I am. I need to love them for who they are and stop trying to change them into what I wanted them to be to match what I wanted. And that was one of the hardest things I ever had to realize about myself, but one of the greatest things I ever realized about myself, that I can't make them be what I want them to be. Either they have to see the greatness in themselves or you can't help them. It's one of the things I had to realize over time. Once I realized that and got away from the negative relationships and stopped repeating the same cycles, I found that life got to be a lot easier. I got to be a lot happier. And I'm still improving every day. But it's a work in progress. Spirituality is not something that will come to you overnight. But if you're willing to listen to your feelings and trust your emotions, they will lead you in the right direction and you can get the most out of life you ever got. Because the best relationship I've ever had is my spiritual relationship. It's not with a single person or not with a single entity. It's with spirit itself. It's the greatest relationship I ever had and ever will continue to have for the rest of my life, because he will bring the things in or get rid of the things I don't need at the right time. All you have to do is listen and do the work, and everything will come to you when it's meant to come to you. You just have to believe, do the work, and stay on the process. It's a long road, yes, but it's worth every bit of everything you may have to go through to become the person you want to be. The question is, do you want to do the work that it's going to take? Because depending on the way your life is and where you are as an individual, it may take a long road. Like me, it took me the last almost 8 years to finally get my life where I needed to be. And I'm still not quite there, but I'm a lot closer than I used to be. I'm almost to the last level. I call it the ultimate level. What the ultimate level is, it's where you have done all your work and you've reached your just reward. And it's possible for everybody to reach their ultimate level. You just have to find out what your spiritual work is. Start doing it. Stop making excuses and blaming other people. Cause I used to be bad at that too. not wanting to take responsibility, not wanting to admit when I did something wrong, always wanting to blame somebody else and say it's somebody else's fault. But I had to look in my own eyes and admit when it was my fault, what I did wrong, take responsibility for it, and continue to move forward and continue to grow as a human being and forgive myself and forgive those who I felt did me wrong. Because it wasn't really them doing me wrong. It was me doing myself wrong by holding on to that negative version of myself or that immature version of myself. So I forgive anybody that I felt like I've done wrong or done me wrong. And I hope they can forgive me because at that time I just wasn't in the right mindset to be the person whoever needed me to be. And now I just hope I'm to the point where I can make you proud, even if we aren't in a relationship or never be in a relationship again. I hope you can find this video and watch it and feel that I've truly grown up and I'm truly growing into somebody that you can be proud of. And maybe come back for advice once or twice or something like that. But even if not, I'm just happy that I'm at a place where I can forgive you and you can forgive me, and we can move on and just live life happily as equals in our separate lives. And I wish you all well, in my opinion. But that's just my thoughts on my progress in spirituality, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the ultimate level is like. I'm looking forward to reaching the most out of life and showing people that spirituality is definitely real and you can get the most out of it if you choose to work at it just like anything else. But you have to put in the work. It's not going to come overnight, it's not going to come easy. It's going to be a lot of sickness, it's going to be a lot of hard days, it's going to be a lot of physical, mental, and emotional pain and blockages that you have to work through. But once you push through all that and do the work, you will find yourself getting better. You have to hurt to get better. If it don't hurt, you ain't doing it right. But that's the way I learned through living my life and my life experiences. That's just me though. But I just hope whoever sees this can take it and use it to better their lives and continue to better themselves. And let me tell you, the way I did it in the easiest way, because I was stubborn, I was closed minded, I was selfish, I was self absorbed. I only believed in material things when I first started. But now I've learned to believe in helping the world. I learned to believe in loving the world. I learned to believe in loving and helping those who need it all around the world as much as I can through what God tells me to do each and every day. And that's what I want to continue to do and grow in for the rest of my life because for a long time I felt like I was searching for that. Everything I did it for a little while, but nothing ever stuck because my heart was never in it, my spirit was never in it, my soul was never in it. With this, it's like it has a mind of its own, and I'm more curious and more excited with every video I do because I'm curious to see what I wake up feeling like, what I wake up sounding like, what I wake up with more knowledge of. It really takes care of itself when you think about it. And it's the most exciting, most curious, most, I don't even know the word to describe it, but I know I love the journey and I just want to continue to get better and continue to get smarter and continue to get wiser and just continue to use my life experiences to educate more people on more things as I go through them in life and continue to learn from them to make myself better and make myself the best version of myself that I've ever been. So I just want to keep working. I'm a lot better than I was, but I'm not the best version of myself yet. But it's coming soon, and I promise you guys I will show you the results when we get to that point. But for now, I just want you to enjoy what I said today, and I hope you can use it to better yourselves, in my opinion.